Let's go.
The Ace and TJ family presents Unfiltered, Uncensored, and Uninterrupted. Well, almost.
Right here. Let's go.
This is Share Funny from the Ace and TJ Show Plus.
Hi.
All right.
Hi.
Welcome to the Share Funny Podcast, everybody.
Riggins just had to go check his voicemail or something. He got a call. I was going to ask him if we needed to bring anything Friday night.
For what?
To eat or drink.
Oh, here on the show? You guys are going to be bringing food here for Friday?
I said Friday night.
Oh. Are we having a night show?
No.
No, that's not until next week.
Huh.
It's a little housewarming thing.
Yeah. It's kind of a guy's thing.
Sorry. Yeah, it's all guys and our wives.
Whatever.
Just for
It's all guys. It's a guys' night with our wives and my daughter. No women allowed.
I want to hang out with y'all anyways.
So, yeah, we were talking about earlier on the regular old show that Alexis is dying to go to Riggins' house and doesn't like the fact that Ace and I have been there and she hasn't been to his new house. But what do you want to do there? You just...
Well, I want to get him a gift, so I got to figure out what the vibe of his house is so I know what to get him.
Yeah. Okay. So...
And I want to look through his things.
Mm-hmm. So I was wondering if just an invitation would suffice, or if you actually had to physically go there to make it count.
Of course. If Riggins invites me over, I'm definitely going to come.
Okay, well, probably not going to happen.
I'm going to follow y'all.
Because he didn't invite us over either.
Yeah, I was not.
We
again,
went on two different occasions. Ace went, I went, and then Ace went about a week or two later.
Yeah, and I really had no intention of
was,
even going inside. I just was looking for a bike destination to and back, and it worked out that way.
So I should just show up.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not recommending that at all.
Are y'all going to give me his address?
No, I didn't just show up. I asked him about it first because I had work stuff to talk to him about. And he was already, he had to get home to his dog. And I hadn't planned it ahead of time for him to be ready to stay late to talk to me for a few minutes. So I said, I'll come to you so you can go on about your business. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't I didn't just pop over there and go, hey, I'm coming in. I would never.
Yeah.
Oh, never, ever.
Yeah.
We're still.
Yeah, because he said, you know what he said? He's like, oh, what are we going to bring Friday night?
No, I said, Riggins left. He had to go out for a minute. I want to ask him if he needs us to bring anything Friday night.
Yeah.
No, you can just bring yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, stop it. Listen, I was going to make the statement earlier, because if you've noticed there's a pattern in my life, people have to force their way into my life.
Right.
That's kind of my thing. But I was going to say, when I first moved in, I'm not going to do like a housewarming thing, but I would love to have you all there. Stop by anytime. My door is open. Pop by. But I just never did. I just forgot about it. So, yeah, I would love to have everybody there. It's not going to hurt my feelings if you don't want to come.
Just don't come on Thursdays.
Yeah, don't come on Thursday.
And don't come on the weekends.
No, come on the. I'd rather.
Really?
Yeah,
No,
Go
not
on
on
a
Fridays.
stroll on a Saturday morning. I'll
Yeah.
go on a walk with you.
I would love that.
Riley.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.
So you're going to get up and drive to his house just to go on a walk with him early on a
Sure.
Saturday morning?
Yeah.
And I think you'd be fine walking with him because you take your strides are about that of his dog.
Yeah, it's true.
Little short strides.
Tiny little strides. Yeah, come on over.
Yeah, but I
love
won't ever just pop over there.
that. That's fine.
Yeah, ever.
That's okay.
No more than I would do that to anyone else.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, God forbid.
But you know what? That's a thing that I don't know whether it's small town people, country people, or what. But or maybe the fact that we didn't have mobile phones. But my parents would, people would pop into our house all the time to visit.
Yeah.
And I don't know that my parents did the same thing very much because they didn't do a whole lot of visiting with people. But sometimes, yeah, they go, hey, what are y'all doing? put on a pot of coffee. Oh, now don't go to any trouble on my account now. It's always when somebody comes over, you know, we were kids, and the whole thing was, it was either visiting or drinking coffee. Drinking coffee meant visiting.
Yeah. I remember growing up, people would stop by all the time.
Yeah, and I hated it.
People
I hated it as a kid. I hated it when people would just pop in.
They do that to
Though
my
they were
mom's house.
My friends' parents and all.
Yeah.
It still affected me, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they would be in there, and then they may want to get me to come in there and do something, entertain them, and whatever, and
Oh, mine
be
just
part
wanted
of
me.
the conversation sometimes.
Mine just wanted me to go in and shut up, so it was cool.
Yeah, I would have loved
to your
that.
room.
I would have loved that.
Like, oh, I'll be in my room.
But even when my friends would just pop over, neighborhood kids and stuff, I'd be like, oh, I was doing something. I was already into something. Now I got to stop and entertain somebody. All of that. But I would do that too. I mean, I'd go knock on somebody's door and go, hey, can Robbie come out or whatever?
Yeah.
And, a lot of times parents would say no. You ever dealt with that when they say no? Robbie made an F today, and he's not leaving the house. He's grounded.
Just telling their business.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
my God.
That was part of the.
That little
Hey, Mom.
shithead
We
didn't
telling my
study,
business.
so he's going to be in there thinking about it for a while.
That was part of the shaming process.
Yeah.
Was that they would, you know, you not only are you in trouble, now I've told your friends why you're in trouble, and then the mom would go directly back and tell them, your little friend TJ was just over here, and I told him that you made an F, so you can't go out and play today. So that's too bad.
Yeah, I've been standing. I've knocked on the door or would ring the doorbell at friends' houses when I was little, and somebody in the house would be yelling and screaming. They had some turmoil going on, and then I would be stuck. Go, well, do I stay because I already rang the doorbell, or do I run
Yeah.
because I know I need to get out of here because somebody's fighting in there. Most of the time, I would leave, and then they would come to the door as I was walking away, and I go, "I'm sorry, I was just going to see if whoever it is could come out." But thinking, no, not today's not good or whatever.
Yeah.
And,
Can't play today,
right,
buddy. Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Everybody knew not to come by my house and ask if I could come out and play.
because you couldn't.
Because I couldn't. My mom would be like, nah.
You were never allowed to go out and play with
No.
other
She
kids?
was always in
Wow.
trouble. She always did something to be grounded or
That's
something.
not true.
But I can remember to the
And you got threatening some little girl, and making her think somebody was going to kill her and
Yup.
all that.
I had a boy come and ring the doorbell one time. He lived in the neighborhood over, and oh my goodness, my mom was pissed.
Just because he came.
Just because he came, she
But
had a
you
whole
didn't tell
story.
him to come?
No. We had a crush on each other, and he lived in the neighborhood over. We rode the same school bus, and
Yeah.
he just decided to come.
How old were you?
I was probably like 12.
Yeah.
My mom
What's that,
was
sixth grade?
pissed.
12, sixth
yeah,
grade, yeah.
7th grade.
And you even said, I didn't have anything. I didn't tell him to
She
come
didn't
over
believe
here.
it.
But did she get mad because you weren't supposed to be crushing on him to begin with?
Right.
Yeah, you must have done something to encourage him. He must think that you want him over here for some reason. Wow.
Acting like a little floozy.
I did.
Mm-hmm. That is strict.
Oh, yeah, she was the most strict ever.
Well, it worked. I mean, you still live such a chaste life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So her work was done.
When you would take
Good
off,
job.
TJ not knowing exactly where you were going, did you have to tell your mom, like, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Jean's house, then Brett's, and then go to the pool if they're not home and see if everybody's up there. And my mom would say, okay, just call me whenever you get somewhere.
No.
I'm like, okay. And
No, I didn't have to do that.
Whenever I got to a place where I was gonna stop, like, hey, I'm at the pool, or I'm at Jean. Jean was home. I'm at Jean's for a little while, and I'll call you when I leave. That kind of thing.
No, I'm 8 years old with my motorcycle helmet in my hand, and I'd say, I'm going to go riding and see who's out or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I would take off through the neighborhood on my dirt bike, and I just, had to check in every now and then,
Yeah.
to eat or whatever. Yeah, it wasn't a lot of trying to keep up. It would drive me nuts now as a parent for my kid to be off on a motorcycle at that age in the road. I mean, where traffic
I know.
is,
Same thing with me.
and not even
Three-wheelers.
knowing how to get in touch with them or anything.
Be out there in
Yeah.
the woods all day, and my parents having no idea. Like, oh, they're out riding in the woods. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have no idea where we were. Miles away from home.
Because you guys didn't have to worry about things like you have to worry about stuff now.
Like what?
Like getting killed in the woods.
Well, kids still got killed in the
Kidnapped.
woods. But,
Yeah, that all happened back then too.
Oh.
That was
Getting
Yeah,
killed
we
in
just,
the woods.
but we just didn't have 24-hour TV news, and we didn't have the internet, and we still had urban legends
Yeah.
and things like that, and kids got abducted all the time.
but I mean, it was different. It was a little bit
Yeah,
different.
but and it also had a lot to do with how small my town was.
Sure.
But those are the ones that always end up on the crime docs.
Yep, they sure
the
do.
small town. You never thought that would happen in this town.
And the urban legends, we were chasing them. Damn devil worshippers. We're going to go see what's going on.
You went to
That's
go
right.
look for the devil worshippers?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we went over looking for the devil worshippers, man. Come on.
We wasn't effing with my Pokemans.
Yes.
I'll tell you that. We was looking for the boogeyman, not the Pokemans.
Yeah, we went camping at night
Whoop
by
his
the lake.
ass. We're going to whoop them devil worshippers' asses.
We went camping at night out by one of the lakes, and then we'd go out riding in the middle of the night, like 9, 10 o'clock at night. We'd ride three-wheelers out through to Camp Livingston where the devil worshippers were, and you'd look for the...
They called it Camp Dedingston.
Yeah. And you'd ride through there looking for the places where people had spray painted pentagrams on the ground or written 666. Be like, okay, now this must be where the devil worshippers go.
And then what did you do?
Just ride around, like, look at
Look at this clue.
coming for you.
But see,
Yeah, and you ride up on people like there might be somebody with a bonfire out there because it was like an abandoned camp. Part of it was abandoned. You'd ride up there and be like at a bonfire. You'd be like, shh,
Are you devil worshippers?
You'd be like, cut the lights off. Cut the lights off. A bunch of like 13-year-olds out there with
You're all
three-wheelers
dumb.
monitoring what's going on. I don't think they're devil worshippers. They're just having a bonfire.
they got my friend Ronnie.
The devil worshippers?
Yeah, because he was out there and he didn't know geometry worth a damn. He didn't know what a pentagram was. He's standing right in the middle of it.
Oh my God.
They come out there, drained his damn blood upside down, sacrificed him because they knowed he was a virgin.
Yeah.
You're dumb. What do you want to play today? Let's go play Chasing Devil Worshippers.
Hell yeah. It was awesome, man. Chase devil worshippers, and then you go to the.
And that's if you had cable, you had 12 channels. That was it.
Yeah.
Cable brought you 12 channels. Without it, you got 3.
and we go to the. You go either ride through a neighborhood looking to see if any girl that you knew's if her light was on in her room.
Oh,
So you're trying to be a
pervs.
peeper?
No, you go up and tap on their window and say, "Hey,
you
what are y'all doing? Y'all come
peeping.
outside."
Ooh,
Yeah,
let's
I
see if
didn't
I
do
can
that.
see
Yeah, we
her
do
in
that.
the
I
window.
didn't do that. I mean,
And then,
I didn't ride
that,
my
or we go to-
motorcycle, and steer it with the right hand while my left hand was on my penis. I wasn't trying to peep in on
Yeah,
them.
you go to we go to the gravel pits and race motorcycles because if the moon was out, you could still see out there, which was actually you could. It was pretty stupid and dangerous, but it was fun.
Hey, I wasn't looking for the moon.
Hey, girl.
Ew.
Rhymes with moon.
Hey, miss any part of Share Funny? Subscribe to the podcast on all major podcast platforms. More Share Funny coming up.
Did you know underneath the floors of your house a lot can go on in the crawl space? If moisture gets in, it could wreak havoc on your family and home. From mold and mildew growth to rotting wood and more, Cardinal Environmental Solutions offers vapor barriers, encapsulation, and dehumidifiers to combat moisture in your home. Contact Kelly Poplin and his knowledgeable team of experts at acetj.com/cardinal. That's acetj.com/cardinal.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Share Funny has its own Facebook group. To join, search Share Funny and get more. Now more Share Funny from the Ace and TJ family.
So, Alexis, why are you dying to have a power drill? You said I'm dying to have my own power drill. What are you gonna do with that?
I'm just gonna like drill things.
Okay.
Mostly.
Well, then I was completely
Well, all
off.
right.
I lost that bet.
Can I make a suggestion that might suffice and be beneficial to you at the same time?
I suppose.
Get a battery-operated drill that's good for use within your home, like putting together furniture, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's what is that not a power drill?
Yeah.
When I guess it is. When I think of a power drill, I think of more of like,
Yeah, the one that comes with the battery at the bottom.
yeah,
right?
but you're talking about drilling through wood and stuff. I'm talking about more of a screwdriver is what I'm thinking, like a power screwdriver,
I don't want a
battery-operated
power
screwdriver.
screwdriver. That's lame. I want a power drill.
Okay, a power screwdriver you can actually use around your house. A power drill, what are you going to be drilling holes in?
Well, if you're holding it like a gun and pulling the trigger, it's all a drill. The power screwdriver has a button on it that you just use. It's shaped like a screwdriver.
Okay, I just
And
always kept it as a power screwdriver. I guess it would be a power drill.
yeah, because that thing will drill into.
Yeah.
It depends on how much power it's got.
You're right.
It'll drill into wood
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I
And
just
I want
always
the
went and got
different
my drill
attachments.
to drill into wood like
Right. Yeah,
I might build something.
with a drill.
Yeah.
like what? In your apartment?
Yeah. Go get some wood slats and build something.
Okay.
So I have to drill
Like
the nails in
shelves?
there.
Like shelves? No, you don't drill nails. You drill screws.
You know
Drill
what
the
you,
screws?
You hammer the nails in.
Details.
Yeah.
Details.
you know what you could do? You could build something to allow you to raise your bed up, and you could have extra space in your place because you could put a desk or something underneath the
Man,
bed.
that she would have to have so much reinforcement
Right.
under that
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
because
Because of the poundings
Yeah.
you take. That's what he was alluding to. The hard.
I'm thinking it needs its own concrete slab, with a lot of rebar.
But you would do a lot of drilling. If you had to drill, like the headboard would have to be stuck to the, drilled into the wall and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I want to hang up some things.
You don't need a drill.
It makes it way easier. Just go bloop.
Just in an apartment. Renting an apartment. Just get drill stuff.
Yeah, well, make sure you get a really high powered one,
Yeah.
so it'll work for all of it. You just have to be careful if you're just drilling the screw into the sheetrock or
Yeah.
something.
I know you have to like knock on the wall
Yeah.
before you drill.
What are you
in it.
knocking for? Do you know?
Just to see how it sounds.
Yeah, you need a stud finder. Get a
Yeah.
stud finder. Do you know how to use that?
Yeah.
It's just a little.
Doesn't it beep or something?
Yeah, it beeps when it goes over the stud. I can't use them
Easy.
because it's just going crazy the whole time it's in my hand.
Yeah. You got to do that thing. And just, oh, found one.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh.
Stud right here.
Yeah, screw it. Get a jackhammer,
Why not? Let's just
Get
go.
a jackhammer, full on, nail gun with an air compressor.
Oh, that'd be
Get a
cool.
Caterpillar.
A bulldozer outside in my parking spot, outside my apartment.
Can you imagine?
Well, she does have a huge, big time weekend planned. She's going to build a Dreamcatcher
Nice.
this weekend.
Yeah.
I am.
And you want to hang that with a drill.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang it over my bed
Okay.
so it can catch all my dreams.
What's it going to do with them when it catches it?
I'm just gonna grab them and put them
Put 'em
away.
back. Yeah, just save them for later.
Yeah. If they're good ones, I'll save them. If they're bad ones, I'll throw them out the window.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of like my wife thinking that sleep can go into a tank and then you just use it whenever you need it.
That was funny.
I know you're not going to be able to sleep that night, but you'll be able to take a nap that day or the day before.
The day before.
TJ goes, everybody in this room with a sleeping problem, raise your hand.
Yeah, that was so good. And Jody
Keep 'em
kept
up.
talking. And Jody kept talking. He goes, "No, keep him up."
She
You're
is
gonna have-
not here to hear any of your bullshit about sleeping problems.
Yeah.
You're going to have plenty of time to store up some sleep.
Store it up.
Oh God, for that event.
She does not like hearing about your sleeping problems.
Because she probably has to, it affects her too.
I'm sure
Yeah.
the devastating
Oh my God.
effects of
Oh,
sleep
she's.
problems.
Yeah, I forget sometimes how bad she has it with my sleep disorder.
Yeah. What a spin. But what about me? I know you can't sleep ever.
But you
Think about
realize
how that
much that
affects
affects
me.
me?
Because it's not like she has a sleeping problem, but she has to deal with chores.
Yeah, but she has no problem sleeping.
Until he's making loud noises because he can't sleep.
But I'm not making loud noises.
I think Jody's sleeping somewhere between 8 and 10 hours a day. a
That
night.
machine doesn't make any noise. It's silent.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, one thing Jody has
If it-
never missed out on is sleep.
The if it does make a sound, it's a soothing. Because she comes in and puts fan noise on her phone. That's how she sleeps every night. She puts that on there. But she doesn't turn it up very loud at all. So it just sounds like there's a TV upstairs that is not online and it's going.
Yeah.
And then somebody will say something. Hey, sorry, the I was doing something, like our neighbor, I was doing something and whatever. And she go, well, I didn't hear it. I have my sound machine on. It drowns all of it out, but I'm telling you, it's the faintest sound. Now, all of that has to be psychological with her. She has to just be able to be thinking that that's drowning out stuff.
Maybe her hearing is that
so
good.
well.
It seems loud in her ears.
Oh no,
Not that.
no, because she's too much of a loud talker to have excellent hearing. She'd be hurting her own damn ears.
But it does affect her life.
Yeah, it
Alexis,
does.
you're right, because it does. Because she knows that he's tired and not rested, and that she, her compassion for her husband, the man she loves more than any other, makes her feel, like, oh, I feel so bad for him. I want to do more things to help him and
Right.
be here by his side.
Or when she comes into the room and he has that mask on,
Yeah,
she's like, "Oh, great."
yeah, he's so hot. Look at how blessed I am.
Look at my
Oh,
husband.
he looks like Bane.
Gonna jump his bones.
And she calls me Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, and I say, if you're gonna do it's Snuffleupagus. Yeah, whatever.
Snuffleupagus.
All right, go ahead. Everybody's disorder gets made fun of.
Yeah.
It's fine. So you're gonna catch dreams.
Yeah.
Is it better to catch dreams or feelings?
Catch dreams.
There's dreams,
You don't
not
want to be
feelings.
catching. Yeah, don't
There's a
catch
t-shirt.
dreams, not feelings. I like
Little
that.
catcher on
Yep.
the t-shirt. Catch dreams, not feelings.
But it's not cultural appropriation for you to be using a dream catcher since you're not Native American.
Well, your wife bought it for me.
Yeah, well, she's already gotten her just desserts.
I'm sure that.
Yeah, she already caught her dream.
I
Yeah.
have native blood in my ancestry. So
Native to this country?
no,
No, right?
but it's still native,
Dream catchers are not your aesthetic. It's a real thing that mean a lot to people.
and they mean a lot to me.
I remember hearing about that dream catchers were offensive.
But not if Native Americans are selling them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they don't want people to stop buying them.
Yeah. They're like, whoa, slow down.
Yeah, so just speak for yourself.
Yeah. How
Right.
would that be offensive if a Native American sells me the dream catcher? What's the problem?
You're also going to get a picture of a wolf howling at the moon put across your back windshield of your car.
Of course.
It's dope.
Because you got to have those together. You got to have that on the back window of your car, and then the dream catcher hanging from the rearview mirror.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna have my car's gonna be full of all good vibes.
It's not now.
Sometimes
seen it?
it's
But
not.
as much as you work on good vibes and manifestation and all this stuff, how can you ever have any negativity?
Well, because that's,
I mean, you're just constantly working at it.
it's life.
Do you still have all the Post-it notes around the door?
I do. I added some new ones.
And what do they say?
Just be grateful. You have an amazing life. It's gonna
Right.
be a beautiful day. Smile and be kind
Now,
to somebody.
Once you put them up there, do you read them every time you walk out the door or whatever? Or they just now have become, they're there and you know what they say?
Yeah, it's like a reminder. But when I first started, I would read it every morning before I left.
Really? Mm-hmm. But you didn't stop to go, okay, I know how this is going to end.
How
Like,
is-
I know this story.
And I've read this one before, I think. Yeah.
No. Every day is a brand new book.
You're like a goldfish.
Yeah, this.
It's a short memory.
Y'all are.
Oh, I
annoying.
know what's happening when I get to the pink one.
I've been here before.
Yeah, I mean, when you write stuff in your little diary, do you go back and read it every day?
No, but I do
No.
go back and read it sometimes.
Do you ever think, well, I know the answer to this. When you're reading something that you've written in your diary, think, oh my God, how high was I when I wrote this?
Oh yeah, every time. That's why I always tell my mom. I told my mom when we were on vacation. I said, "Listen, if I die before you, I'm telling you right now, you might not want to read through my journals because you are going to think that you had a very psychotic daughter." She's like, I already know that.
She said, don't worry.
She said, more than you already are?
She said, if you read my journals, you'll see what I think of my psychotic daughter.
Yeah.
It's just volume after volume.
Let's just agree now not to read each other's journals.
If my parents kept journals, though, I think they'd be pretty interesting. Both of my parents are good writers.
Oh, yeah. You should encourage them to do it.
No.
Yeah, of course.
It's a little too late. Like I would have.
Maybe they can reflect on stuff and maybe give some insight about things that you might be surprised to hear.
I go, it's my dream to have a Lifetime movie, and if y'all would just start writing down your thoughts, I think it would be perfect.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. More next.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. Let's go!
Yay. Today's National Queso Day. And I was just thinking earlier, and I said this, I could come up with a use for queso for every meal, I think, except maybe breakfast.
Put it over eggs.
Every meal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I'm having cereal,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
I don't want to put queso on cereal.
I was like, you're kidding me on some morning potatoes?
Yeah, that would be good. Morning potatoes, though, not afternoon potatoes.
No, only morning.
Only morning
Only morning
potatoes.
potatoes.
Not lunch potatoes. Come on.
Potatoes that are sad, like Queen Elizabeth's corgis.
She's always like 80% there.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just like-
But morning potatoes. Like 85.
Would you
I
like
just-
some morning
Yes.
potatoes?
I have my own way of saying things, that's all.
But it doesn't. What I'm saying is, it doesn't even have to be Mexican food for me to be able to find a good use for queso.
I agree.
On everything. If you like a queso on a burger, make that the cheese on a cheeseburger.
I was going to say, have you ever just had a burger and then you just dip it in some queso?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or dip a quesadilla in queso. Oh, well, that's Mexican. Never mind.
Or, how about a quesadilla? Queso. How about a quesodilla?
Oh, now
I
that
don't
would
know
be
we call it that. But ham sandwich, I could dip in it. Mm-hmm. Just a regular piece of toast.
Yeah.
What about some mozzarella sticks?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I could do that.
Steak.
Man, a ham sandwich.
Steak. I've actually put it on steak.
Oh, yeah.
I'd take a full, like a club sandwich, dip it in there, would be
Yeah,
delicious.
just about any kind
sandwich.
of meat sandwich. I wouldn't put it on a peanut butter sandwich. But
No. But I'm not saying I wouldn't try it.
when we have queso dip at my house, when it's available, I will take a plain, cold-ass flour tortilla out of the package and drag it through the queso. Just like if I were using a regular piece of bread to sop up something, I'll do it with a tortilla.
Get down.
Do you make your own or do you buy it?
I've done both.
Okay. Is it hard to make?
No. You just got to start with a roux and milk and cheese and melt it all together and season it, and
Wow, it sounds
you got to
difficult.
put some. I like sautéed jalapenos in mine.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How do you make your roux, Ace?
I don't want to give away my secrets. It's family secret.
It's a
I'm not
family
supposed to tell anybody outside the family.
I mean, cheese sauces aren't that hard to make.
Do you prefer a queso or like a beer cheese? I think I like
Queso.
beer cheese better.
Yeah, I like
queso.
queso. I do like beer cheese. Don't tell my family in Louisiana that though, because that's